When I made my how to overline your lips with Mented cosmetics, I was so impressed with the lipsticks and the liners that I requested them to make foundations for warm skin tones, brown girls, olive skin, dark skin tones, because we don't have enough options in market. Clearly, it is a brand that listens. Mented Cosmetics has launched Skin Foundation in 16 shades for all skin colors. If you've ever looked for foundations in tan, deep, medium, honey, warm, olive, if those are your colors, then Mented is your brand. But today I'm about to test it for myself and share the results of these Triple UT Wonder Foundation Sticks. Stay with me till the end, because this will not end with just the application of foundation. I'm actually going to test it on my skin for 6 to 8 hours, and then I will let you know if this foundation is here to stay. And there's also a giveaway by Mented Cosmetics. So should I say stay with me or blush with me? Welcome to Blush with Me. Okay, so when it comes to foundation, my expectations are lightweight. It should last all day. It should look dewy. It should never get too cakey. It should never get cakey at all. And it should not settle in your lines and wrinkles. The proof is in the pudding. Let's begin testing the Skin Foundation by Mented Cosmetics. I'm going to apply a very light to medium coverage and see if it is really as smooth and blendable as they say it is. I've already completed my eyeshadow, again with Mented eyeshadows, and lipstick with Mented Red Carpet lipstick. I am going to start my timer now. Starting with L30 as my foundation color, I'm going to apply this all over my face to see if it is really as blendable and smooth as they say it is. Now when I want a lighter coverage, I prefer to pick the product in the brush and just buff it into your skin. But if you want heavier coverage, then you can actually apply the product on your face first, so you get a little bit more coverage, and then blend it into your skin. Now I consider two things when I'm applying or buying any foundation. The concealer should not be drastically lighter than your foundation. So now I have L20, which is just a tad bit lighter than L30, which was my foundation. And again, for my everyday, I really don't have time to change my brushes. So for my morning routine, I kind of use a brush that goes with everything. So I'm going to continue using the same brush. And also because it's kind of narrow, it's not like a very big buffer brush. It can easily fit in the area under my eyes. Again, it's your choice. If you want to use your fingers, that works too. You know that I like to use my concealer around my nose and a little bit around my mouth, just where you have heavily pigmented spots. Now I'm going to use T20 by Skin by Mented Foundation. Now again, I don't want crazy contouring for every day, so this is perfect, just a tad bit darker than my foundation. You see how subtle that is? Not too deep at all. It is so smooth, like I can literally do it without looking in a mirror. And because you know the colors are so close to your natural undertones, you're not really worried what if it is crazy dark, crazy light. Like I haven't seen this in the mirror yet. I was like literally looking in the camera and contouring my face. I usually use different brushes for my contouring, but here because it's so close to my actual skin color, I'm going to just blend it with the same brush. fix my eyebrows and I am ready. I love this. Like, this is dewy. It has slight glow to it, but it's like, even when I touch it, it doesn't feel oily on my face. So this is perfect. This is breathable. This is very light to medium coverage. I can still see my freckles. I don't like to get rid of it. I do not like full coverage, and this is amazing. Like, I can see that my face is contoured, but only I know it because I've done it. It's not very harsh. It's very subtle. Oh my God. I like it. I like it. Woo! I like it. Like, notice the beauty of this. I do not have any blush. I don't have any highlighter, nothing, no glow added, and it's still very nice and glowy, dewy. And I love that about my foundation. It is not oily. It is not feeling sticky on my face. It's not feeling overly dry or mattified. It's just perfect. I love it. The only thing I might consider is probably getting one shade lighter concealer, only because sometimes on camera, one shade lighter concealer looks much better. But for everyday, this is perfect. I don't think I need to go any lighter than this. Let me know what your opinion is, how you like the finish of this foundation, and if you would like to try it. I'm starting my timer now. It is pretty cold outside, but I'm glad it's sunny. It's been over 2 hours since I applied this foundation and it still looks pretty good. So now I am at my shoot. I'm 3 hours or almost 4 hours into this makeup, and let's see how it lasts under these harsh lights. I am with Josh Feeney. He also helps me assist in some of my shoot, and he is an amazing photographer. Thank you so much.
We'll see how this goes. Don't talk me up too much yet.
So it's almost 5.5 hours from the time I applied makeup, and it's still glowing. I'm actually even surprised with the red lipstick, because red lipsticks usually don't last that long on me. I'm at the pool for the kids' swim class, and it is so hot here. It's like 84 degrees. I don't think I can survive in this sweater. Let's see if this makeup can actually last with this temperature. I think I put this foundation through the worst. From the coldest areas to the hottest, warmest, humid places. After I finished my photo shoot, I did find the need to just dab it, but I didn't have to use any powder. I just used the brush and just dabbed it a little bit in the areas where I wanted to settle it. So this is pretty easy. I can just throw this in my bag, and if you need to touch up during the day, all you need to do is, and you're done. So I have had this skin foundation by Mented on my face for 8 hours. It is time for me to go to bed, and even after 8 hours, I don't think this foundation budged. I am going to get closer to the camera, and I want you to see it for yourself. If this foundation creased, if it got into my fine lines and wrinkles, if it dried, if it oxidized, if it got into my pores, I did not experience any of that. So if you want to order your perfect match, I will link the Mented Cosmetics website in my description below. I like that the color still matches my neck, which means it has not oxidized. And the foundation has not settled in my pores or fine lines and wrinkles. For that matter, even the lipstick and eyeshadow are pretty intact. So this foundation did not get dry or oily on my face. It stayed dewy throughout these 8 hours. Now I think I can vouch for this skin foundation by Mented. Want to win a giveaway? Here is what you need to do. Comment with the word skin and one struggle you always face finding or applying foundation. Make sure to follow Mented Cosmetics and Blush with me-Parmita on Instagram. Check out their website. They have a grid to help their customers that helps them select their concealer, highlighter, base, and contour stick. Don't forget their brush. I will see you next week with everything you want to know about cellulite. I have erased mine even at this age. Yes! You want to know how? Please hit the subscribe button and the bell you see next to it. This will give you an alert every time I post my new video. So you don't have to go looking for blush with me-Parmita. Also click that like and share button and share this video with your friends. Comments keep us connected so you know what to do. Bye for now. Blush with me.